When I left the cheating skank that was the former Mrs. Zeitgeist around 2 years ago, I foolishly considered the shark-infested waters of dating apps. But even the most cursory glance will tell you why this is a bad idea, so buckle up, I'm giving a reality check on these things. Now, this isn't about photographic filters. I've seen men complaining that their dates seem to have aged about 20 years since their profiles were created. It's not aging, it's the filters. You can make Yoda look like a toddler with these things. Nor is it about catfishing. This is a practice where people put up other people's photos. I really don't get that one. No, this is about the apparent choice you get. Now, back when Zeitgeist was a lad and there were no real dating apps, there were the odd dating agencies, but these were analog things for socially awkward or chronically shy people. People who didn't enjoy the time-tested ritual of getting drunk, meeting people in bars, and then wondering what happened to the hottie you went to bed with last night and who'd substituted her for the land whale lying beside you. But all that has now more or less gone the way of the dinosaur, because you can now order a lifetime partner just as easily as you can order pizza or buy something off Amazon. You can exactly spec your requirements, be it surround sound, extra pepperoni, or they must be a clone of Brad Pitt, Eva Green, or some other superhuman. Except you can't. Human relations aren't like buying electronic consumer goods, but apps make us think they are. Now, in general terms, people of approximately equal attractiveness tend to pair up long term. Of course, there are exceptions. Women with a keen sense of the economic worth of a person might be less attracted to a conventionally handsome man. Melania and Donald Trump are a good example of that. Similarly, a woman could be taken with a man's intellect, which could explain Marilyn Monroe and Arthur Miller, although maybe there were daddy issues, who knows. And there are the very rare people who actually judge you on your character. If you find someone like that, hang on to them. But you get the point. If you're a 6, you might get lucky and get with a 7, or you might find a 5 with a truly sparkling humour or intellect, but more or less you get like with like. But dating apps lull you into thinking you can get that 10 just by matching them. If you're male, good luck. You can match with every model on there, and unless you're seriously wealthy or a 10 yourself, your inbox will look like Hillary Clinton's moral centre, completely blank. If, on the other hand, you're a woman who's a 6, you might possibly get a reply from a 9, but let's just say, if you're looking for a husband, that may not be such a great match, because he may have more basic objectives over a much more limited timescale. Ladies in particular, you have to get realistic. A woman I know who is 33 and husband hunting was asking about a pretty young gym instructor who is 23. What course could such a relationship possibly chart? A survey from, I think it was OkCupid, asked men to rate a random selection of women on their site, and predictably enough they rated a third as above average, a third as average, and a third below average, which is a predictable and likely statistical distribution. When they posed the same question to women, they rated fully 80% of men as below average. Again, you have to have a realistic idea of yourself to be able to get into a successful relationship, and dating apps don't encourage realistic self-reflection. So, maybe try looking at someone's character. It'll be much more rewarding once the hormones are worn off. Maybe try meeting people in the real world. I know that the mysterious virus of unknown origin, but definitely not China, and definitely not the Wuhan lab, made that tricky in the last year, but things are opening back up. Try it the old-fashioned way. You might be glad you did. And if you do get rejected, don't take it personally. Get back on the horse. As for you ladies, if you do ask a man for a date, then if you're halfway decent looking and he's single, he will very probably say yes. So grasp your courage in both hands and go for it. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please like, recommend, and subscribe.